shotgun heroes have been secretly dealing bonus damage to guardians. The side lane teleporters on yellow and green have been deleted, and Calico has finally been nerfed. Oh boy, let's dive straight into it and drop into patch notice. I'm your host Jacky. Let's have a look what Valve have changed for the 4th of April 2025. Up first and foremost, as I said in the intro, Calico has been rebalanced. Couple key nerfs. Let's have a look at them. HP growth per boon has been reduced from 41 to 34. This should reduce the amount of tanky Calicos you're going up against, but it's not just that that's been changed. Leaping Slash has also had a couple tweaks. Its heal has gone down by 10 from 50 to just 40, which will make a difference, especially when you factor in the heal spirit scaling being reduced from 1.6 to 1.1. Love to see these changes. Calico's been so frustrating for so long, players have been begging for a nerf, and finally we get one in droves with 3 key changes. Holliday has also been tweaked though. Powder Keg's gone down by 20 bonus damage on its tier 2, so those barrels should no longer be blowing you to Kingdom Come so easily. Similar scenario for Crackshot, with the bonus damage on its tier 2 being brought down slightly as well. So 2 of her abilities receiving a slight nerf. Nothing crazy, but good to see some of these overpowered heroes finally getting addressed. Mirage is another one on the chopping block, with Jin's Mark Tier 2 being reduced from a +4 second multiplier for its duration, being brought down ever so slightly to a +2.5 second multiplier. 7 was also finally nerfed. Now, this is just HP regen going down from 3 to 1.5, but I don't think we're going to be that upset at receiving any kind of 7 nerf with his ludicrous win rate and power in lane. Hero balance again for Sinclair as well. These changes are great. Really happy to see this. Vexing Bolt has finally been addressed. Cooldown is going to be going up from 15 to 24. Love that, but this is where it gets better. Tier 1 is going to be entirely changed here as well, so you're getting rid of that -4 second cooldown to instead make it so it's reducing players' fire rate by 25% on its application. Tier 2, that used to be, of course, the new Tier 1 that we've just gotten there, will instead be a -13 second cooldown. Good switch up, great adjustments, feels like he shouldn't be as much of a lane bully following these changes. Now, Vindicta the Sniper has also been put in the sights of Valve, and the Crow Familiar has received some tweaks. That's going to be down to its scaling and health drain reduction here, from a 3% to a 2.3% on that bad boy. So, the Crow build that we're going absolutely crazy shouldn't be the bird's knees anymore? Well, let's talk about legs anyway. Ice Path has had a couple of bug fixes or potentially just gameplay tweaks. You can see on screen here it's going to be missed predictions for Ice Path movement and how sticky it was for teammates running on it. We can also set our attention on the Soul Urn. Love these changes. Now this is gameplay balance and fairness that's been brought in, with Ivy Viscous and Magic Carpet also moving faster than desired with the urn. You can't do that anymore. You can't make the rapid Ivy rotations with the urn on your back using her ultimate anymore, nor can Viscous when in ball mode or with the Magic Carpet on any heroes. The reveal time's also going to be far quicker, and you'll also be quicker, with the speed limit going up by 2 meters a second from 13 to 15. Love to see that. You will also be confused to see this. Yoshi posted in the Discord saying they've shipped the wrong version of the map, an older version with some curiosities in terms of the Curiosity Shop location. It's in a weird place. It's back towards mid lane, tucked into where the jungle camps are on the left and right hand side. You can also see there's a missing zipline to carry yourself up to the bridge buff area. Green lane is entirely mutilated with all sorts of weird geometry issues, and there's holes all over the map. Don't know how this happened. I guess there was an in-development version of the map that Valve were testing, and they've somehow pushed that to life. But that's a fun little tidbit for you there. Let's have a look at the item changes though. Infuser has had its spirit lifesteal reduced by 5%, going down from 20% to 15%. Of course, very popular laning item right now, goes absolutely crazy even in late game. Bonus spirit on that has also gone down by 3, from 16 to 13. So at the end of the day, it's just nice to see some nerfs targeting Infuser. Soul Orb has also received a couple of changes as well. I like the way these sound. It feels like laning and countering players in those 1v1s when denying or securing orbs should be a bit fairer now. Size of the Soul Orbs has been increased ever so slightly by 10%. Lag compensation has been tweaked with an additional 20 milliseconds added onto that bad boy. And overall, they've just played with the spawning in and out times, alongside fixing various timing related bugs, pre-firing, meleeing, etc, etc. That's great in my eyes. Love to see it. Can't wait to really get to grips with how they feel in lane. Mentioned this one in the intro, but apparently there was a bug. We saw a lot of players in European Deadlock competition playing shotgun heroes over the past couple weeks. I did wonder why it had become absolutely prevalent in the meta, but it seems like there was a bug with damage multipliers when taking down Guardians. It's been fixed, and so has this. Do you ever get frustrated when in mid lane playing against the Yamato of unlimited range, no fall off bombs, or a lash stomping your teeth in? Well, no more. They've fixed it. Look at this. They've removed the ability to climb up to the second tier of middle. In one of the podcasts, I believe me and Blank were talking about the fact that they could just put this outside of the radius of souls. Instead, they went with the nuclear option. Gut it from the game. Well, you can't get up there anymore, so let's see how this feels when playing blue lane. And you know what else we spoke about in the podcast? Removal of the side lane teleporters. And I am over the moon to see that they've gone ahead and done it. Seen a lot of mixed rhetoric right now from the community, whether they like this change or don't. A lot of knee-jerk reactions. I think this is fantastic. The side lane teleporters were causing constant snowballing in games, ruining new players' interactions, and really just rewarding bad macros. So that's gone, gutted, love it. Zip lines have also had mid lanes increase speed go up by 6%. You remember previously they made it so all zip lines with the same speed cap. Now you're a bit quicker back on the mid rotates. This one's even cooler though. If you're holding a directional key, no matter which way you're facing, when you jump on the zip line, you will ping into the direction of your WSD keys. It means that you can make more seamless rotates on zips. You could be running forward, duke someone out by holding the S key and jumping onto it. That's great, really love it. Talking about being quick as well, they've done it again. Another increase onto sprint. You can see on screen here the before and after patch comparison of this new sprint speed multiplier, 0.5% once again being applied to all heroes in the game. So you're going to be even snappier now when running around the cursed apple. Actually feels really, really good. Get out in game, test it out, you feel rapid fast. They fixed that bug that was blowing up on Reddit as well. If you've seen this, you could parry, punch, and still get the rejuvenator. They fixed that interaction. No longer will someone be able to steal it from you whilst being parried. They won't get the rejuvenator steal so easily. So another gameplay bug there being targeted and fixed. So make sure you're posting on the forums, posting on Reddit, posting on the Discord, guys. Now, this is another gameplay addition. Valve have said that this should be tidying up the camera positions really when you're backed into a corner. You can see on the right hand side, you can still see your character model, but just kind of grayed out, more transparent. Whereas on the left, before patch, you just go completely invisible, pushed out of line of sight of the camera. So that's a nice little visual feedback adjustment there. Movement has been massively targeted though inside of this patch. Mantling will now require you to push a directional key for it to actually initiate. Jumping up onto ropes will also now continue the move up movement of the rope when using the mantle or jump key, which feels actually a lot more smooth. And you can also see that wall jump's behavior has been reworked entirely. So lateral velocity is now factored in when you're bouncing off of walls. It feels so good. Really, really sick changes here coming in for what has basically been a movement pass in the game, tightening things up, making it feel quite snappy indeed. They also went ahead and added the ability for you to custom bind an ability cancel key. Oh boy, so much to dissect with this one. We'll be covering it on the podcast soon. Love this patch. Get out there, try things out, especially before a hotfix comes in and removes the wonky map. I've been Jacky. Get back out on the cursed apple streets, and we'll see you next time.